Lights 101, ready to do your reading for June. The very first card that you got is from the koala, saying that Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan for you. The very next sort of two cards go together with this is Priorities, King Solomon. But what they want you to notice is this up here, sort of this higher self, where he's prioritizing his higher self in that shape there. And the next card that you got is to work your magic. Spirit has a plan, and you are a little tiny piece of Spirit, and you're connected to Spirit. And so between you and Spirit, here comes the plan right here. Paying attention to prioritizing your higher self, and then this one, working your magic. Notice that this shape, it's as if this one is coming down into your hands for you to work your magic and bring this plan into reality. I love this. I just love this, the way they've used the cards here for this. So Spirit's plan is coming to you, down into your hands, where then you're going to take a hold of it. So it's as if you are in direct partnership with Spirit to manifest this plan. Working your magic to manifest the plan. The word plan keeps coming back too. Plan keeps coming up. In working with this plan, the next one that wants to go is from the giraffe, saying to see the bigger picture, see the big picture of the plan, which is seeing it working out very, very well. This is divinely guided, so it is meant to work out very, very well. So see the big picture, see the big picture manifest in all of its, glory and success. Your plans are working out very well. In other words, they're going to work out. See them working out very well. This is the King of Ariel. Professional and financial success. So it feels like it has to do with your career, professional and financial, connected to that. That has your plan working out very well. So continue to see this. This card right here, seeing the big picture as a successful plan, is the top and center of your reading. So as you're working with this plan, as things may come up, glitches can happen, as you're creating something, especially a big plan like this, things can come up. So this is at the top center of your reading, sort of drifting down in. So anytime something happens, just go back to seeing it successful. Keeping this in mind throughout. There's a lot to accomplish with this plan, so it's a big one. Yeah, it's a big plan. It's kind of a big plan. There's a lot to do. There's a lot to accomplish. So they're inviting you to make a very detailed plan. Create this plan. So here we have the plan. The plan and its success. Spirit has a plan as you bring this in. So with a lot of steps to do, make details about how you're going to accomplish it. So you might get out a pen and paper and write down how it's going to work out. You're also getting the page of Michael saying, yes, this is an exciting new challenge that Spirit is bringing through you. An exciting new challenge. Let it be exciting. As it's guided, with Spirit through you, believe in yourself. You can do this. You can do it. And if at any time your confidence starts to waver, just lean into Spirit. And what this card says, and what this card often means when it comes up, is that it's not necessarily required that you have confidence in yourself, but have confidence in Spirit to help you with this anytime you need help. Just ask, and you shall receive any help that you need. you shall receive. Ask and you shall receive from Spirit anything you need. That will include as well different perspectives. So as things might come up where decisions need to be made in terms of creating a professional sort of project, perspective. So every now and then there might be a better way to do things, so be open to looking at things from a different perspective. Notice how this angel is upside down. These angels don't very often show up upside down on these cards like this. He's upside down and he's saying to sometimes there might be a better way to do things, so pause and reflect, and at the same time dare to be different. So if you get an idea that feels sort of radical or very different, that's okay. That's okay. Feel into if that, feeling into it to see if that's what feels right to you. And as you reflect and feel into it, then decide what you want to do, sort of with each step of the way. So be clear about the decisions that you want to make regarding the details of the plan. As these particular details come up, look at all your options and then decide what you want to do. And if at any time you need help, just ask. It shall be given. You can also take some quiet time and quiet your mind to listen to Spirit, because this is divinely guided. This is divinely guided, so don't hesitate to take some quiet time throughout as decisions need to be made to meditate and contemplate what you'd like to do. The situation involves past life memories. This one is also coming up. This is coming up right underneath this one. It's as if this plan that Spirit has for you is something that you might be remembering who you are. And this plan, this project, I hope this makes sense to you guys. This plan or project, they keep using the word plan. So project, maybe as an entrepreneur, some kind of business that you've been wanting to start, something like that. It's as if you're on a soul level, you're remembering. This is about past life memories. This is Isis, maybe from Egypt, Egyptian maybe. Maybe some of you had a lifetime in Egypt, and the wisdom is still sort of in your DNA and is being sort of called forth to help to execute this plan from Spirit. It is not only helping you to remember who you are from lifetimes ago, but it's also being given to you because of who you are, as a way of reaching humanity at this time. Does that make sense? So it's kind of both. It's going to help wake you up, and at the same time Spirit knows who you are, so it's given to you for a reason to go out into the world with this plan, this business. Let's see. We also get the next card we get is from Mother Earth. Come back to Earth. So we have all these cards, right? Quiet time and past lives and going into prayer and contemplation anytime there's a decision that needs to be made regarding this plan. And once you go in, decide how you're going to work it out. Make sure that you come right back down to Earth, because you've got some magic to work. Working your magic. So it's almost like you'll be on a regular basis tapping into Spirit and your higher self, and then bringing it back in. Tapping in and then bringing it in. Sorry about the airplane. Alright, so as you come back down to earth with now all these ideas and visions and ways of how you want to work through this thing, notice the signs. This is also coming from Spirit as sort of your partner with this, with Spirit's plan through this. Notice the signs. This is also coming up with this one. She wants to come back. Ask and it shall be given to you, whatever it is that you need. So follow the signs. So maybe you want, maybe you need some kind of a, not a partner, but maybe you want to hire someone to do a certain aspect of this project. If you're looking for someone to do certain things, like social media, or for example, then ask. You will be heard, and then follow the signs that you get in response to that. They're also asking you to take really good care of yourself. So while this card says water, it also talks about eating foods that have a lot of water in them. Fresh fruits and vegetables and water, and just taking really good care of your physical body through this process. Now these two cards came up. I really don't know how they fit in here. It could be that as a general rule, and we're trying to reach as many Cancerians as possible, it could be that this might be for just one person. So, you know, so if that's who it's for, then great. Then you know, they want to get this message out to somebody, whoever this resonates with. This is my card for a legal situation. This might have nothing to do with everything that they've just said. This could be a side note to some Cancerians that might be dealing with a legal situation. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. They want you to know. And this card came out with it. And I found that very interesting because this was actually when I was in a legal situation with my with a custody. I used this a lot going into this kind of situation, where I would deliberately get my whole mindset on thinking about happy thoughts. I would go back to memories where I was really strong, or memories with my son that were just so wonderful and just full of love and sparkly magic. I would just totally get myself in that headspace before I would go into any of these situations, and I really believe that it made a difference. So I found it interesting that this one came up with this. So if this resonates with you, just know that happy thoughts can help, and that it will be handled in a fair and just way. I really don't know how that might fit into this plan. It could be that some of you are going to want to create some kind of a law business, potentially, if that resonates. I don't know. I don't really know where that fits. But I'm assuming it's going to help somebody, else it wouldn't have jumped out. Alright, so the final cards for your reading are to go now. Go start your project. Prioritize your higher self so that you can receive this plan, this idea of what this is. Bring it into your hands and start now. Start now creating your plan, your detailed plan about what you'd like to do. This is really so divinely guided and so perfect for you guys, if this resonates with you. So express your gifts. Dance with the sacred rhythm of life. Dance with the sacred rhythm of the connection between Spirit and you and the world as this comes through you. Express your gifts. They also want you to be generous with your spirit. Be generous of spirit. Be generous of spirit. And you're also getting to give with gratitude and grace. The turkey. Be generous And giving is generosity, giving with gratitude and grace. Now, the turkey, I looked it up and I read a little bit about this one. This one is about giving and being very generous. The turkey spirit gives and receives in kind. And given that this plan for professional and financial success, sorry about the airplane, it's taken off, success of your business, taken off. It does speak to financial success. You're not going to be generous so that, the financial success comes in. That happens automatically when you just give with gratitude and grace. So the turkey spirit gives with such gratitude and grace that what it receives in kind, tenfold kind of thing. It's because it's so generous of spirit. So they're inviting you to don't worry about the financial side of this plan as much. Just focus more on being of service and being generous of spirit. Go now. Go now. This is for June. I could go a little bit further than June, but it looks like this might be coming to you guys pretty soon. So prioritize this in June and see what you get. I love this image of bringing this down right into your hands. Is that the coolest thing? And his hands are up, like he's reaching up for this and then holding it here. It's just the coolest thing. I love that. All right, you guys, have a wonderful June. Until next time, take really good care of yourselves, and we'll talk to you soon.